What's going on, people, and welcome back to the channel. So I thought I'd do a quick match reaction to the game that finished yesterday. Kilmarnock 1, Celtic 5 in the Scottish Premier League. Celtic winning their second match in a row with a 5-1 victory over Neil McCann's Kilmarnock at Rugby Park. Really good. That was an excellent performance by Celtic. That's the best performance we've had in a while. I'd say in the last year and a half. Fantastic. Absolutely brilliant. I thought Engels was excellent. Completely controlled the middle of the pitch with McGregor. I thought Engels was immense. I thought he really dictated the game. Casper Hogh, brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Gets a hat-trick. Fantastic for him. People are going to say Kilmarnock's defending was abysmal. Yes, the Kilmarnock defending wasn't great, but Casper Hogh needs to be in those areas, and he was. I thought he was absolutely brilliant. You know, the hold-up play, the touches, the passes. He played one pass out to Duran, which was insane. It was a brilliant pass at one point. I thought he was excellent. I thought he gave Kilmarnock all sorts of problems with his power, his positioning as well in the box. 3 goals for Casper Hogh. I thought he was excellent. I thought Duran was excellent. I thought he had a great game. Yeah, he's not a winger, but he was more direct in this game, and he was unlucky not to score himself. He was excellent. Him and Hogh, I think, complement each other really well. I thought Johnson was excellent before he went off at half-time. I hope we can keep him. I hope we can keep him in Engels to at least a Champions League qualifier. Because they bring so much to this team. And yeah, Celtic, Reds and Kilmarnock, they tried to play out from the back. Neil McCann, that's his game plan for them, but it did not work whatsoever. I thought Kilmarnock, to their credit, had a little bit of a spell where they looked like they were coming back into the game after they conceded, but Celtic's dominance shone through and their control shone through. Excellent. The way we started. Excellent start to the game. Really good play by Tierney and Engels down the left-hand side. Engels gets down the left. Beautiful cross into the box. And there's Casper Hogh at the back post. Very similar to some of the goals he scored for Bordeaux last year in the Champions League. And in the Norwegian League. Brilliant header. Past Matt Stryk, and it was 1-0 to Celtic. Straight away, great start. Celtic should have been further in front. Stryk made some really good saves in the first half. He made one from Negron where he tipped it onto the bar, and then Hogh followed up with a header. Again, it was a really good save by Stryk. Kilmarnock did have a half chance. It came through into the Celtic box, but Trusty blocked it on the line. That was really good defending by Celtic, and they got it away. But that was really Kilmarnock's only opportunity throughout the whole match, really. Celtic started coming into the game more and more and more. And then they got the goal. It was Casper Hogh again. Really good play by Duran. Duran then played it into Negron. Negron, brilliant pass. Shifts it across, and because he knows Casper Hogh's behind him. It's a really good finish by Casper Hogh. Stryk will be disappointed. He probably should have saved it, but it was a good finish by Casper Hogh. It was 2-0. A few minutes later, Casper Hogh got his hat-trick, which he deserved. Like I said, I thought he was absolutely fantastic in the first half. I thought he just showed that he's class, you know what I mean? He's got something about him, and he's going to be a really big player for Celtic this season. Really, really good play by Celtic again. Ball comes down to the back post. There's Duran. Duran, what a ball into the box. What movement by Casper Hogh. Casper Hogh literally drifts off the back of the Kilmarnock defender who's ball watching. It's poor defending by that defender. That defender for Kilmarnock, he made a few mistakes in this game, but it was a really good header by Casper Hogh at the back post. Easy finish into the corner. 3-0 Celtic at half-time. Done and dusted the game was, basically. Celtic came out. The second half wasn't as fluid, I don't think, but Celtic were always in control of the match. We got the 4th goal. Stryk, I haven't got a clue what he was doing. Really, really poor. Passes it directly to Negron. Negron, thank you very much. Good finish into the corner. 4-0 to Celtic. Very easy for Negron. Negron up to 2 goals already. Obviously, he scored in the opening day victory against Dundee as well. Celtic, kept going forward. Kilmarnock, to their credit, scored a really good consolation goal from Larsson. It was a really good move, really good play. Donovan came on. Donovan should have got closer to Larsson when he hit it. But it was a good finish past Simasalo. And it was 4-1 to Celtic at this point. Luke McCowan then came on for Celtic. You know, made it 5-1. You know, it should have, and it was an easy finish. You know, Kilmarnock again from the corner. It was from a corner, absolutely shambolic defending, but McCowan, really good finish. Toe poked it past strike, 5-1 to Celtic. You know, Hogh could have had another one. You know, he hit the post. You know, he had one where he literally hit one which strike pushed around the post as well. But that was it. Celtic got the win. Obviously, Casper Hogh was excellent. He got man of the match. But I thought Engels was man of the match. I thought he was brilliant. You know, but we just haven't seen this often enough from him. You know, that game against Bayern Munich in the Champions League 2 seasons ago, he was excellent. He really played really well in that game. I thought he was our best player in Munich. I thought he was absolutely brilliant. Very similar to that performance yesterday. I thought he was dynamic. I thought he was, you know, strong in midfield. I thought he worked hard off the ball. On the ball, he was excellent as well. Physicality, he's always lacked it, but I thought he showed a lot of it yesterday. Kilmarnock just couldn't get near him. Very concerning for them. You know, obviously they lost to St Johnstone in the first game. They lost that game 4-3, and then they conceded 5 against Celtic. You know, it's not a good start for Neil McCann, to be honest. As for Celtic, you know, we need players in still. You know, the board are not going to get away with this because we had our best performance in some time. You know, yesterday against a very poor Kilmarnock team. Let's be honest, Kilmarnock certainly didn't help their cause against us, but we still played very well. You know, on our day when we play like that, we're the best team in Scotland by quite a distance. But we still need players in. We still need to get guys in because, you know, we can't keep relying on this, you know, Hogh all the time and Duran. We need other players, you know, as well but we'll see what happens. Dundee United on Saturday in the League Cup at Celtic Park. No, sorry, it's at Talladice. Which will be an interesting game. Obviously, Dundee United lost yesterday to Hearts. They gave Rangers a really good game as well in the first league game. Yeah, very disappointing to lose to Hearts. Obviously, they got hammered 4-0. But I did give Rangers, like I said, a really good game in the first league game. They should have won that game, I think. Thought Rangers were very fortunate to get a draw out of that game because I didn't think they were anything good, anything special. And Dundee United had an opportunity, obviously, and they didn't take it. It'll be a tough game. You know, we lost there last season to them. You know, twice we lost to them under Nancy, and we did lose to them under Martin O'Neill as well. 2-0, so we need to get a result there in that if we're going to progress in the League Cup. But, yeah, Celtic, you know, great result. Obviously, Martin O'Neill wasn't there because of the operation he had. He wasn't there. He was resting up, but he would have been happy with that performance. He would have been delighted with that, so we'll move on to the next game. Thanks for watching. Saturday, do a reaction to the Dundee United Cup game as soon as I can. But thank you for watching. Any more transfer news, I'll do it as well. But enjoy the rest of your week. Take care. I'll see you guys again soon. Bye, guys. Enjoy. Peace.